You made a point that the person you referenced made some claim that regardless of his activity, the reality was he wasn't that person. The mindset, that mindset, is the prominent mindset. It's mostly represented by rappers now. They're so enamored with the lifestyle. There's a lot of them and people who emulate them that think that they can participate in this activity. They can do these things. But because it is not their truth, they somehow are not subject to the same degree of gravity. Because at the end of the day, I'm just pretending to be this person. And I've always been told by the good people who raised me in this good life, in this good way, that only bad things happen to bad people. So even though I'm doing these bad things, I'm not a bad person. So somehow I convince myself I'm not subject to the same degree of impact. It's psychosis.
It is absolutely psychosis. And it's an oxymoronic thought pattern. Like, or rather, let me say it the right way. It's an oxymoronic mindset. Here's the wild thing. Himself, and I'm just not really going there, right? Because
go there.
No, my thing is this. I know myself. They say when you know yourself, they say when you know yourself, own yourself, right? I reached a different point in my life. So I can't even fathom the thought of this sucker, saying something to me. But guess what? I'm saying so much, they know who he is. They know who he is. And he doesn't say he's not a rat. He says, they say it about him. Because it's sickening, homie. It's sickening, man. This is the thing about telling, right? And it's not so much about glorifying the stand-up guy, because you're the stand-up guy because you're supposed to stand up.
That's right.
You're not supposed to get no reward for what you're supposed
right.
to do. But at the same time, when you don't do it, and when you're telling everybody around you, or you make up lies that the government tell you to say about, because that's what they normally do.
Give them a script.
They give you a script, and they want you to tell it. They want you to lie on your friends, or lie on your man, or lie on whoever. Or just say this. And when you say it's all right, you're teaching a child that's growing up in a house that it's cool to betray somebody. Who wants to teach a child? Who wants to teach a child that betrayal is cool? Dishonesty is cool.
A coward.
Of course. I don't want my child dying 1,000 deaths. I got a son right now that loves me to death in Baltimore, and a grandson, and a new granddaughter. And I don't want neither one of them to think it's all right to betray somebody. It's all right to be dishonest, disloyal. That's why I'm the way I am about rats. That's why I'm taking mine to the grave with me. I don't care who you put me with. You could put me with a total stranger right now. In court, I could be facing death. It's over. I'm gone. My mother told me if we was to ever get knocked off together and they try to put me in a case with you and tell you to tell to get me out, motherfucker, do every day of your time. I'll be all right. You gonna die one death as my son.
My mom told me the same exact thing as a child, brother. The same thing. Like, that is gospel, bro.
Yeah,
that is gospel, brother.
Y'all gotta listen. You gotta listen to your mother.
That's right. I wouldn't be here now if I hadn't.
She gonna watch out for you.
That's right. That's one that you know was on your side. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Reg, how did you get charged with another street murder after having sat in prison for 20 years?
Well, that was what I was talking about a few minutes ago. In 2012, in 2011, I'm gonna elaborate a little further for you. I'm sitting in New York State Penitentiary. I got about 20 years in on the 25. I'm doing great. Ticket free. Doing every program. I'm a teacher's aide. I'm helping guys get their GEDs. I'm a college student. I done passed English 101, English 102, math, libertarian, public speaking. I'm about to get a degree.
Were you doing all of that in an effort to get out of prison? or in an effort to improve yourself?
Both. First, I wanted to be better. I wanted to be somebody else. I wanted to look in the mirror at the end of it all and say, I like you, man. And that's what I was doing. And second, yes, of course, I was pushing extra to get out of prison because I understand how much you have to bring to the parole board. Because there's so many guys, and New York State has one of the worst parole board systems in the nation. You go there, you could have everything. Everything. You got 25 years and you ain't had a ticket in 10 years. You got college, this and that, 100 letters coming in, and they will still hit you at the board. So yes, I was going in. I went in. I helped guys get their GED. The teachers was writing letters for me, how amazing I was with helping guys get their diplomas. Guys that they couldn't even get to sit down with them. I said, come sit with me, man, and I'm going to show it to you. And if you don't know it and I don't know it, we're going to get the book and we're going to figure it out together, homie. But you leaving out of here with that diploma. And those same guys, without me asking, when it was my turn to go before the parole board, they was coming to me, Reg, you want me to write a letter? Yeah, I need you. So that's what that was about. But let's get back to what you asked. You asked a question. I was indicted again on a federal RICO case that I had nothing to do with. A guy from D.C. that never met me, never seen me in his life, said that that my co-defendant told him that he just got some drugs from me. I sent him to Harlem to get some drugs after the visit. And they charged me with conspiracy to distribute a key or more of heroin and a half a brick or more of cocaine. And that was their way to get me in a federal ambit. And then they grabbed the old murder and put it on there. And then the case went all the way from being a 2-year case to it went back to 1990. And my co-defendant is involved. That's why I told you my one co-defendant said, I'm not taking no plea. This ain't no RICO case. So we all played. My co-defendant, my man, like my brother Damo, he took 28 years. Another good brother from D.C. named Rico, he took 28 years. And this how honorable he was. They offered him 24 years prior to that. They offered to do Rico 24 years prior to that. When they came back with the plea, the different pleas for everybody, they went and told Rico, Damo is facing natural life in prison. Rico don't even know Damo. They told Rico they offering Damo natural life in prison. And the only way he's going to get 28 years is if you take 28 with him. He just told them people no. He turned around and said, I'm going to take it so he don't get life. He took that on the chin for a stranger, man. That's why I got nothing but good to say about them dudes from D.C.
Honor is a hell of a weight to carry, but only real men can tote that. There is no merit system except for the small group of people who've existed always that have a value for that. Other than that, that's something that you do because your nature dictates it. So, big salute to that gentleman.
Absolutely. The best that ever did it.